Alright guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be putting the electronics in the Kraton 8S EXB. Got the DX5 Pro, the Spektrum S911 OBL high voltage high speed servo, and the Castle Mamba XLX2 with 1100 kV motor. Let's get into it. So here we go guys, let's have a look at this. I'm surprised how heavy it is, to be honest with you. Let's see. That'll be the ESC. Let's take a look at the ESC. Oh, nice. Oh, that is a nice bit of kit. Castle Mamba XLX2. Good stuff. Take a look at the motor. Oh, nice and big. Nice big can. I knew it was big, but Jesus, that is big. That is a big can. Oh, the size of it. Sensor wire. So hopefully won't get any cogging. I was expecting a bit more compression there, but I was expecting it to be harder to turn, but size of that shaft. Oh yeah. So first thing I'm going to be doing is putting the motor in. You've got to take these side rails off, these side guards off. You'll be using the, I think it's the 56 series mount. I've got a 34 tooth pinion, which I think is going to be too much, and I've got a 29 tooth limitless spare gear, so they'll be going in. So I'll get that done first. Here we go. Get off you bitch. There we go. Bit of persuasion. Here we go. Oh yeah. Nice fit. Just to get the pinion in the right place, this is, boys. There we go. Use the out paper trick to get the mesh right. There we go, push it in. Now it's ready to bolt up. Just check that mesh. Just the slightest bit of play. Make sure it's alright all the way around. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And the bolt underneath as well. Don't forget that. FT tight. That's the motor in. Now I'll get the side back on and put the battery tray back in, and then we'll move on to the ESC and servo. Voila. There you go guys, battery tray back in, side back on. Let's move on to the ESC and the servo. Fitting this bad boy, the most expensive RC part I think I've ever bought. 240 quid for a servo. Oh, quality. Look at that, it's got a 3-pin wire, so if you damage it you can replace it, I suppose. Aluminium housing, nice bit of kit. Right guys, so before I put the servo in, this is the first servo I bought, this Savox SW0241MG, and it actually wouldn't fit the module, the 4 screws that hold the module in. The servo brackets, little brackets either side, were too far in the wrong direction, and it just wouldn't fit in, so I had to send that back and get the Spektrum. So just keep that in mind if you're buying this servo. It probably won't fit. I forced it in, but there was too much strain on the servo and it just bound up, so keep that in mind. Boom! Now to centre it before I put the servo mount on, I'll be using a BLX185 to power it up, just because I haven't put the XT90s, God forgive me, on the XLX2, so I'll do that next. Here we go. Make sure your trims are set to the neutral position. All good. Now to get the servo saver on and get the module in the car. So first thing you want to do is put the rubber ring on. I've already had this on once because I bought a Savox, but unfortunately that wouldn't fit, so put the ring on you get a 17 tooth and a 15 tooth. I'll be using the 15 tooth. Grease it up, put that in there, make sure you put the metal ring on, washer as most people call it, don't know why I called it metal ring, and That goes on there. 2 springs, plenty of grease, and then the 15 tooth. And it's blind, so it'll only go on a certain way. Twist it till you find the locating pig, and boom, ready to put on the servo. FG tight. Now this bit goes in the end, stop it backing off. This screws in anti-clockwise, I believe. He says. Here we go. Then we've got this goes on the end, and then it's ready to put in the car. So let's get this in, make sure it fits, make sure it lines up. The other servo is right up to the back here, it's a lot longer, so I don't know if that's got something to do with it, but it definitely wouldn't fit. So let's try this. Manhandle it in there. Looking good. All good. That's that stage done. Now on to the ESC. So this is the way I'm going to mount it. Back like that. These little lugs here are in the way. So I'm going to trim them off and I'm hopefully going to screw it through the bottom. Should line up okay. So I'll just take them 2 lugs off. So an easy way to mount this is use a bit of tape on the back to get a template of your holes. Then you take the tape off, line it up where you want it to go. I'd say about there. Drill your holes. Oh, poo. And just like that, you have 4 perfectly lined up holes. And there you go, boys. Just put the switch on the side, drill 2 holes, cable tie, bit of sticky foam behind it. Nice and secure. Ready to go in. So unfortunately, I know you're going to kill me, but I'm going to be running XT90s on this. I'm probably going to regret it, but it's all I've got. Yeah. So now we get the receiver in. It's SR6100 AT. Make sure you use sticky stuff to get it down. There we go. Get the antenna on. Here we go. So there you go, guys, everything's in. I had to make a bit of a change. I had to spin the ESC around because the wires wouldn't fit. Everything's nice, ready to go. The only thing is I'm going to stop it because I was going to put, stupidly, I was going to put some XT90s on, but I'm going to go for these instead, these QS8s, much higher amp rating. So these are the batteries I'll be running in as well. Happy with these. Z 9000 milliamps, 100Cs. Got 4 of them on order. I've already got 4, so I'll be putting them X8Ss, whatever they're called, them plugs on it. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you found the video a bit useful. Sorry I wasn't able to complete it, but waiting for the plugs. So nice one. Take it easy.